raise hands feature and we'll get questions to TyTy. John Hale, you've got the first one. Go ahead.
Jacob was just talking a lot about the swagger you guys kind of developed after that Notre Dame game. Where was it before, and how do you just turn that switch on?
I feel like we didn't have it early in the season because we were still figuring each other out, figuring out how to play with each other, still trying to figure out how to, score, play offense and defense, we were just really finding who we are as a team. So, and I feel like to this point, we kind of figure out who we are and what we're about. So that's just an easy opportunity for us to, focus on our swagger, just give everybody confidence, take kind of pressure off our shoulders now that we know like how we're going to be playing, what guys expect from each other and stuff like that.
Kyle Tucker, we'll go to you and then Larry Vaught.
Kind of as a follow-up to that, then who are you? If you figured out who you are you guys as a team? What would you define as your identity?
I feel like we're a defensive team who likes to get out and run. I know we're a fast team. We want to score a lot of easy buckets. So we know that's going to start on the defense side of the ball. So we feel like the harder we play on defense, the more we pick up and get into guys' legs, the easier our offense will be for us and easier for us to get out in transition. I mean, practice, we run a whole lot. So it's just like that kind of plays to our advantage. So it's just like we're trying to get out and run as much as we can.
Larry Vaught, go ahead.
I was just wondering, talking about swagger, when you have 100 family members and friends come see you play in Vegas, what did that do for your swagger? Did it surprise you that many people showed up just to see you?
No, it didn't surprise me. Well, I mean, up there, like that amount surprised me, but I knew a lot of people were going to come out to see because, Vegas is like right around the corner from Arizona. So it was just like everybody wanted to come down and watch me play. And I felt like it just, gave me a lot of confidence, just knowing that a bunch of people in the crowd, which are my family and friends, like they really just traveled down to come see me play. So, that just shows like the supporting system I have. And that just, really just gave me confidence.
John Long, we'll go to you.
In the sporting world now, we hear so much about COVID, different people reacting to it so differently. Some people are scared, other people doesn't bother them at all. As a basketball player, how much do you actually think about that? And does that affect how you guys perform on the court at all?
I think about COVID a lot. It just changed everything, changed the entire world. So, I mean, when I'm in my room, I think about little stuff like that. But as far as when it comes to the basketball standpoint, I mean, I'm fully back. I'm vaccinated. So is our whole program. We all got the boosters. So it's just like, when we're out there on the court, that's our main focus. We're not really worried about COVID or anything in that nature because we know we did what we had to do, to stay as safe as possible.
Tyler Thompson, you got next.
Hey, TyTy. So Jacob told us Severe kind of told you all what to expect when SEC play starts. What was his message to you about that?
He just told me just expect it to get physical and just just be ready because like these games are very important, not for only us, but the opponents we're playing as well. So he just said everybody's going to try to step up their game to the next level. And he was just like, when he was at Georgia, when they found Kentucky on their SEC conference, when they got each other to play, he was super excited to play them. So he was just like telling me a lot of teams are going to be excited to play us. So we just got to be ready and stay sharp.
John Clay, go ahead.
My question's kind of along the same lines. Have you got to see much of SEC teams going into conference play, and how excited are you to play some of those teams?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I seen like little highlights from here and there from other schools in the SEC, but really hadn't had a chance to watch games and stuff like that. I'm very excited to be going into SEC play because I mean I feel like SEC is the best conference out. So it's just like, you know, every night is going to be a really good game. Anybody could beat anybody. So you got to stay sharp and just stay on your A game.
Questions for TyTy? Anybody else? All right, we'll let Ty, oh, hold on. Got one from Kyle.
Yeah, TyTy, obviously you guys have kind of exploded offensively these last couple games. I just wonder, to you, I mean, we've heard all about passing, and it's just about passing each other the ball. Is there anything more to it than that? Just a willingness to keep the ball moving? And also, I mean, 95 plus points the last 2 games is maybe not that, but is this level of offensive production sustainable for you all?
Yeah, I think we can sustain this offense. I mean, early on, you see, I mean, everybody sees what Oscar's doing. We all know Oscar's gonna get baskets at the end of the day. So it was just really us shooters that were kind of been, I'm not saying struggling, but kind of been, you know, like inconsistent when it comes to shooting. But I just feel like these past 2 games, I mean, we started making our shots. I played a huge role to us getting points, and I just felt like our defensive intensity really stepped us up. But back to the offense, you know, we've been moving the ball, practicing how to play with one another, really just moving the balls, running, spacing. Spacing is a huge part for us. And, you know, we're just finding other ways to score the basketball besides giving it to Oscar. And we started making shots.
Back to you, John Clay.
Talking about making shots, Kellen's has made shots the last 2 games. How does that help the rest of the team? How does it open up things for yourself and others?
You know, that opens up everything pretty much, because like now we got Oscar dominated the paint, and then you got Granddad sitting behind the 3-point line, you know, knocking them in. So it's just open up driving lanes for guys like me, Keon, Xavier. And it's like whenever me or Xavier get to the paint, we either got floaters, or we could find find Oscar down low, Keon, or we could find Kellen out on the perimeter. So it's just like with us starting to make perimeter shots, to just open it up and expanding our offense to how we normally play.
Kyle, back to you.
You mentioned Granddad there, and I know you guys have been calling Kellen that for a while now. Granddads often impart a lot of wisdom on the grandchildren. What is the biggest value to sort of that granddadness that Kellen brings to you guys?
He just brings happy spirit. I mean, Kellen, because he can have 50 points or he can have 0 points. He's still going to be the same person. He's still going to be cheering, still going to be playing hard, running hard, you know. And Granddad, like off the court, he's like super funny. Granddad, off the court, Granddad acts like grandchild. That's what he acts like. So, I mean, he's always a happy guy. Every time you see him, he's always smiling. And like just guys like that, you know, they always bring happy spirits to, you know, the team and myself.
Anything else for TyTy? All right, we'll let TyTy go, guys. Give me a few minutes and we'll get Coach Calipari in here.